I'm Marian Wattenbarger. I'm very active in the AAUW Northern Monmouth County branch. AAUW stands for American Association of University Women, and we're committed to education for women, but we're also very interested in individuals being involved in their communities and in the process of civic life, and that includes voting. The performance that we do is a collaborative effort of the League of Women Voters in Monmouth County, the Northern Monmouth County branch of AAUW, and the T. Thomas Fortune Cultural Center. And a group of us got together in anticipation of the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage and wanted to plan a performance and looking at some key individuals in moving suffrage forward from the early 1800s through the time of the passage of the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. And, but we also thought it was important to acknowledge the challenge that repeatedly confronted African Americans and attaining the right to vote, including the very complex story that went on around the passage of the 15th Amendment that gave the freedmen the right to vote. So we crafted a script, we chose our characters, and there are Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony interact as the first characters you see, and then Ida Wells Barnett, Carrie Chapman Catt, one of the suffragists who was there when they finally passed, the last state voted to pass the 19th Amendment, and it became law of the land. And Alice Paul, who was a native of New Jersey and made a very great difference in the battle for suffrage. And finally, we end with Fannie Lou Hamer and her famous speech to the 1964 Democratic Convention, which really moved us to see that the Voting Rights Act was passed and opening up voting to all Americans. We're an organization now that's existed for more than 140 years, and when we began, we started because the doors to higher education were mostly closed to women. And so a very brave group of 8 women got together in Boston and made it their goal to see that higher education became available to women. And through the years, AAUW fought that battle, if you will, and are very happy that today the doors to higher education are open to women. But we're also interested in what happens when women leave the educational setting, enter the job market. So we have also looked at issues like pay equity, opportunities for fellowships, advancements. We do provide significant scholarships and fellowships to students pursuing higher education, including we give 3 scholarships to students here at Brookdale every year.